What is it? What do we do?
Well, I don't think it's going to eat us.
Apparently we've got to watch out for the drop bears. There's a lot in this region. To say that the wheels have come off isn't correct, but certainly the wheels have been wobbling. What kind of noise is that?
I have no idea what that noise is.
What's up viewers, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Karen.
And in this video we're going to give you an update on our first 3 months in Australia.
And can anyone guess where we are today? Drop your comments below.
One of the first things we did was buy a car, and it's been great. Thumbs up to the Mitsubishi. We're going in a gondola in December, but there's no snow. So now we've got the car that enabled us to go and find a rental property.
The most important thing about getting the car was it allowed us to get out and about to view all the rentals.
We did have a hire car at the beginning.
But they do become quite expensive. We're still at one car at the moment, but we don't need another one. We're lucky enough to have the train system really close to home.
So getting the kids in school was straightforward.
They seem to be enjoying themselves as well now.
The one big downside is, even though we're in government schools and they're funded by the government so we don't have to pay any extra, the costs are astronomical. Just the things like laptop,
Uniform.
the books that are needed for the secondary school kids, it just all mounts up. I underestimated that, I think, the cost of getting them in school.
I think so. I think the difference between the UK schools and the schools in Australia is that in Australia you're expected to have fully branded.
Yeah, that's it. You can't
Uniform.
go to M&S and get a plain polo t-shirt. It's got to be a logoed top. Shorts for Max were the only thing we could get away with, wasn't it?
I think for the primary schools we've done quite well because
Yeah.
they tend to just wear trainers and their branded uniform, so you save on school shoes. Put to the side the expense. They'll look very smart.
They do look smart, and they are, to be fair, enjoying it. And Lucy's doing really well, much better than she did previously. She's really getting on. I think there's less pressure, she says. It's a bit more relaxed, but she's thriving in that. That's good.
I think so. They're all participating in the end of year tests. The kids are all doing so much better than we expected.
Yeah, so they're settled.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're enjoying it, and they're getting friends. They're building those circles already, which we knew they would. It just initially you think, oh, it's going to be, the kids are a little bit anxious about are they going to meet new friends.
I think for Charlie finishing primary school now and starting for high school, his life's going to change again. As for Max is on his second birthday party invite, so I think that's settled.
Absolutely. What do you think of the view?
Well, this has to be the reason for the move. It's just so beautiful.
Where to next? Map girl?
I'm not really the map reader, so I say that way.
Okay. What is this?
Wildlife at last.
What is it? What do we do?
Well, I don't think it's going to eat us.
I don't know, it looks angry. Is it going to move out of the way?
I think it's basking in the sun. I think it's a lizard.
Let's go that way, you go first. So let's talk about job hunting.
Well, that's always going to be a fun conversation with lots of questions.
Yeah, I think to say that the wheels have come off isn't correct. It's not that bad, but certainly the wheels have been wobbling. We've applied for a lot of jobs, both of us, a lot, and we're making minimal traction, absolutely minimal. However, there is some good news. Somebody got a job. Old breadwinner here.
Sending me out to work now.
So it's only part-time, but at least it's some money coming in, getting to understand how the employment system works in Australia.
I now get super, which is great. It's super. Best part for me is that getting into the workplace, I get to meet people, and all those questions that you guys probably have, and we certainly have, it's definitely been made easier by being able to talk to real people.
It's those things that you don't know about that locals do know about. Especially one of the girls that you're working with is a Brit, but she's been here for 13 years and has given Karen a lot of advice on things to do, things not to do, certainly around things like schooling and voluntary fees.
Meeting people, I've met Australians, met migrants from other countries, and whether they've been here for a few years or they've been here getting on for 20 years, they all have information that is really, really useful. Now that I've been given this information and I've passed it on to Andrew, I feel that my job now is that when I come across somebody that was like us, maybe I can help them out.
What kind of noise is that?
I have no idea what that noise is.
And for me, the job hunting continues. So I have updated my resume, updated my LinkedIn, reached out to a recruitment charity, a company that helps people get back into employment that have been out for a while. And the reason that I've been out of employment for a while is that we ran our own business. You may not have known that. For the last 10 years, we ran an e-commerce business. But now, I've got to get a real job. However, there is an option of plan B, which is to start another business like we had previously. But for now, I'd rather get into the workplace, meet people, understand more how work in Australia works.
Allow us to fully get settled.
I think it's going to help us integrate further as well. Our first encounter with a wild kangaroo. He's resting under the trees. Wild kangaroo. Yay!
So excited, it's the first one we found.
We have seen kangaroos. We went to a sanctuary, but of course they're kind of semi-enclosed. This one's out in the wild.
You just want to go and stroke it?
No, we can't do that. Let's leave him. Apparently we've got to watch out for the drop bears. There's a lot in this region.
On a positive note, me only working part-time and Andrew still looking is allowing us to have some time whilst the kids are at school.
Yeah, exactly. Before you know it, we're going to be in full-time work, certainly for me. Maybe even full-time work for you at some point. And then we'll have limited free time, only at the weekends, to do stuff. So at least on the positive note, we're getting a lot of time now to explore. Today we're at Arthur's Seat.
It's so magical. The view's breathtaking, and we're getting to see some wildlife actually out in the wild.
Crazy looking lizard thing. Tell us what that is. I think it's a skink.
Skink or a skank?
Skank.
I possibly
It's
would have
not.
stood
I don't
on
think
it.
it's a skank. I think that's something different. Let us know in the comments what that lizard thing was.
Not having family out here to help us watch the children and give us some time to ourselves, we're managing to get that on my days off now.
Plus it's quieter during the day here because the kids are at school.
It's a complete bonus.
Bonus. It's a win. So what's the next phase for us? What's it going to bring? Well, we've got Christmas coming up. We've got to get that out of the way. I don't think anything's going to change between now and Christmas.
No.
But once Christmas is out of the way, then I think it's just more of trying to get settled with work. I think we've picked the right area.
We're definitely in the right area with just the links for everything.
Yeah.
are on the doorstep.
Even if we're in a rental, it's only a 1-year agreement. Whether we stay in this rental or we move to another rental, I don't know yet. We've kept that open. We're in this gondola going back down from the top of Arthur's Seat, and the wind's picked up and it's shaking around a little bit.
But it's quite nice because the breeze is
It's a lovely breeze.
amazing.
And the view is absolutely spectacular. If you are in Victoria, highly recommend coming to Arthur's Seat just for the view of the bay down there. It's breathtaking. It's so weird getting ready for Christmas with the temperature increasing and not getting cold. It's caught us off guard a little bit. Some of the shops have got Christmas decorations.
There's lots of houses with all Christmas decorations up and there's trees being lit.
But it just doesn't feel like Christmas. I guess that's something we've just got to get used to.
This is going to be the new norm.
That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one.
Have a great Christmas.
Bye.